Alrighty, so this is going to be a reading for my Geminis for November 2019. This is going to be a what you're not expecting to happen forecast, okay? So this reading is going to be describing the energy you guys may experience that you're not expecting to happen in November, okay? So keep in mind this is general. Everything I say may or may not pertain to you specifically. Definitely make sure you're using a level of discernment. And if you are someone who does want a personal reading, definitely check out the awesome sales we do have on my website. That information will be listed below. So let's get into it. Geminis for November 2019. What are they not expecting to happen that may actually take place for them? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Geminis. Okay, so let's see. Love, money, the obstacles, and the advice. This is a different way I'm doing the spread, guys, so bear with me. And the energy surrounding my Gemini's love life for November 2019, were they not expecting to happen in their love life? Okay. All right, so let's actually talk about this. This is going to be brief. It's not going to be super long and drawn out, okay? So, with this reading, first thing I do want to talk about for what you guys may not be expecting, let's talk a little bit about your love life, okay? So, first card we do have representing that, we do have the Sun card. So, the Sun card being here for a lot of you, it's going to be very different, okay? For some of you, you could be dealing with a Leo this month. For some of you, if you did cut this person off prior to this month, it could be kind of a shocker that this person is in your midst this month. For others of you, this may even be, if it's not a Leo specifically, this may be you realizing certain aspects of your relationship or things being apparent to you when it comes to exactly what to do with a relationship or a connection. For some of you as well, there could be some happier energy coming into your love life as well, especially with the Sun card. This is usually a positive card. And I'm getting a sense that, again, this is going to be through realizations of exactly what needs to be fixed in the relationship for some of you, or realizing that this person just makes you happy in general, especially if this is a fire sign, because we do have the Queen of Wands as the next card. So with the Queen of Wands here, again, a lot of you could be dealing with fire signs, or there's just somebody who you're very passionate about, somebody who is very passionate about you. This person could come off as very confident, very sexy, very attractive, and you could be liking that about this person. Or for a lot of my Geminis, you could be stepping into this energy where you're feeling yourself. You're realizing, okay, I look good. For some of you, you could even be taking care of your wardrobe or even your hair in some sort of way, to step up your look if you are trying to attract new people in dating. What else am I getting? Yeah, I'm getting a sense that also if you are a Gemini who has had troubles in dating for a while, you could be feeling like, okay, it's time for me to loosen my grip on being so closed off, and I'm actually going to go ahead and try to attract the love that I want by being confident in myself. Now, with the Moon card, for a lot of you as well when it comes to love, you may be in a space at one point in this month where you are still a little unsure as to what you want to do with a connection, even though you guys feel like someone makes you happy, even though some of you, if you're not dealing with someone particularly, you're ready to be out there in the dating scene. This is still being in a space of not knowing what's next. This could be because there could be some issues that weren't addressed, possibly with someone who you're dealing with, or even possibly the same person. Clarifying that, I do have the 10 of coins. So yeah, you could be a little unsure because, again, this could come out of nowhere for some of you. Like this person could come back around out of nowhere. Or for some of you, there could be moments where in the relationship, in the connection, there's like out of the blue arguments or out of the blue problems that come up. So that could be your worry. Now, let's move beyond love. Let's actually talk a little bit about your money. Let's move this out the way. Okay, so when it comes to money matters, Gemini, we do have the Ace of Swords as the first card representing that. So for a lot of you, again, this is you getting a sense of understanding or clarity as to what you need to do moving forward. For some of you, this could be coming through harsh reality. This could be like a circumstance that may have came up last month that was just like, okay, yeah, I need to change the way I'm going about handling my business if you're an entrepreneur, or even getting the clarity on exactly what you need to cut out of your business. Or for some of you, the understanding that you may even need to go about pursuing some sort of idea that you guys may have had in your mind. This could be some sort of idea that you may have had for some time and you've been holding off on doing it, and you could be actually finding some sort of way to do that. Also with this, with the King of Wands, again, for a lot of you, you have some sort of creative passion or some sort of creative ideas. And I feel like in the work field, you will be very confident in yourself, especially if you are someone who has been working very, very hard and diligent to get to where you're at right now. Just the main thing is make sure you're not being too cocky or being too full of yourself, because nothing is 100% perfect. No one is 100% perfect. So I just want to throw that out there. For others of you as well, this is you getting a sense of clarity, or you, for some of you, this is you getting or trying to get a sense of clarity on what you want to do creatively and what will take you far in the long term. And if it's not creatively, just in the work field in general, and what will sustain you financially to where you don't really have to worry. Like, for a lot of you, you're really thinking about the long term. Yeah, you're really thinking about the long term, because you feel like, yeah, the opportunities that you've been getting up to this point, that's cute, but it's like you want more for yourself. You know that you want more structure, you want more order, and you feel like, okay, I really need to secure myself. I really need to think of ways to make sure I'm going to be good for a while. Now, let's talk a little bit about the obstacles that may come up against you this month, okay? What we have the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the King of Cups, okay? So with the first card, Eight of Wands, this may be a lot of either people coming at you with their words, so definitely be careful with the people that you have around you, especially if they aren't that positive. This could also be things happening too fast, so make sure that you guys are not getting caught up in things that are just moving super, super fast. Or for some of you as well, this could even be issues with some of you moving on from a situation. This could be issues with you moving on from some disappointment with a person. You could have been like, damn, this person really dropped the ball, as far as like, this could be a person you had a relationship, family member, friend, what have you. But with this, it's like definitely moving on from something, maybe an issue. And for some of you, you may not really expect that that's really what you're going through, but that's what I'm saying. For some of you, you have a hard time getting over something and looking at the new, because you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. So for some of you as well, this is like, again, it could be reversed. It could be one of those situations where you want more opportunities to come your way financially, and you really want to cut out certain aspects of your life for some of you, okay? Parts of yourself that you feel like don't serve you. For some of you as well, you want to move on from the issues that may be in your relationship and to solidify things. But again, there may be a line of communication that may open up between you and whoever you may have issues with, but you're still in a space of not knowing exactly how to move. Now, another thing with the Ace of Cups, this is again, for some of you, this could be issues in your love life. And for some of you, knowing what you deserve in your love life. For some of you, with the Ace of Cups and the Five of Coins, you could be feeling like your relationship is lacking that emotional touch, or like the person who you are in love with may have, left, or you guys may have broken up. Or again, there could be a situation where the person you care about deeply, this situation with them could feel as if it's a burden, and you could be in a space of not knowing whether or not you can handle it anymore. Or like I said, this person may have left already, and this could be weighing on you. Take this reading how it applies, okay? But for some of you, with whatever you may have had happen to you in your love life, with the King of Cups, this is letting me know that this is kind of, and especially with it being in the obstacle position, this is kind of like mess with you on an emotional level, put you in a space of not really being able to be emotionally available to certain people in your life. Whether this is like bad relationships as far as friendships or bad relationships as far as dating or even family. Take this reading again, how it applies. But with the King of Cups, I'm definitely seeing where for some of you this month you may have issues with being emotionally open. And you also may have an issue with a water sign in your life, a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Now, when it comes to the advice I can give you, Geminis, for whatever may come up this month, I do have the Two of Cups. And with this is you guys finding that balance and that harmony within yourself. Being able to see things from both perspectives. Being able to also be balanced within yourself to where you can be in your masculine and feminine energy at the same time. Because that is true balance, okay? And also, this is making sure as well that you're having a balanced approach when it comes to the obstacles or issues that do come up against you. Because it's always about the way that you go about situations rather the actual problem, if that makes sense. So how you handle problems determines whether or not it's going to be worse than what it was already intended to be or what it already is. And if you handle it in the right manner, if you handle things the right way, you can soften the blow or you can avoid a lot of different issues. So make sure with any obstacles that come your way that you're not just trying to throw in the towel, especially with the Seven of Wands. This is being determined. This is like being able to overcome whatever comes at you because you're determined to. And with the Devil card again, make sure you're not letting any sort of negative perceptions of yourself, negative thinking, toxic characteristics that you may still carry that you know still are trying to grow from. Any of those things make you make decisions out of anger or make decisions that aren't going to be best for you, okay? Now, let's actually talk about the last card here and we'll head out. This is going to represent the energy around your love life that you may not be expecting. And with the Release Your Ex card, for some of you, you may have an ex who's still energetically worried about you, still like having a hard time either moving on with their life or like moving on from this situation. They could be feeling as if, okay, certain things they may have done in the connection with you when they were dealing with you, it wasn't how they wanted things to go, and they could still be dwelling on like, okay, I wish I would have done things this way type of energy. Also, for some of you, it could be vice versa. Again, I'm gonna keep saying it, take this reading how it applies, but I'm definitely seeing that somebody's either super stuck on you energetically, like, oh my god, I can't believe I dropped the ball with the situation with the Gemini. And for some of you Geminis, you could be feeling that way about this person. Now, whatever you guys want to do with that, that's going to be up to you. I'm not telling you to go back to your ex. Don't tell me in the comments you don't want your ex, because I don't care. But this is what I'm seeing. Thank you so much for watching this. If this did resonate, please make sure you like this video, comment below, and subscribe. And again, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, Geminis.